Hi, this is Margaret Marsh with Civic, Nebraska, and today we're going to be talking about Sojourner Truth's impact on voting rights history. Today I have a guest with me from the League of Women Voters. She is an administrator. We have Candide Villard. Thank you for joining me, Candide.
Glad to be here.
So, Sojourner Truth was born under slavery and named Isabella Baumfree in 1797 in Swartkill, New York. She was one of 10 or 12 children of James and Elizabeth Baumfree. Around age 9, she was sold at a slave auction to John Neely for $100 along with a flock of sheep. Neely was cruel, violent, and beat her regularly. She was sold 2 more times by the age of 13. Truth escaped with her infant daughter to freedom in 1826. After going to court to recover her son in 1828, she became the first Black woman to win such a case against a white man. She changed her name in 1843 as she felt it her calling to speak the truth. She said, "My name was Isabella, but when I left the house of bondage, I left everything behind. I wasn't going to keep nothing of Egypt on me, and so I went to the Lord and asked him to give me a new name, and the Lord gave me Sojourner because I was to travel up and down the land, showing the people their sins and being a sign unto them." Afterwards, I told the Lord I wanted another name because everybody else had 2 names, and the Lord gave me Truth because I was to declare the truth to the people. Truth would split from prominent abolitionists for her steadfast belief that women's voting rights should not take a back seat to men's voting rights. She said, "I feel that I have the right to have just as much as a man. There is a great stir about colored men getting their rights, but not a word about the colored women. And if colored men get their rights and colored women not theirs, the colored men will be masters over the women, and it will be just as bad as it was before." Truth will attempt to vote in 1872 in the presidential election. She cites the 15th Amendment in support of her voting rights, and it states the rights of citizens of the United States shall not be impaired to vote and shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude. Her request is denied. So, Candide, what can you tell us? What does voting mean to you?
So, voting means to me active participation in making the world a better place. By voting, we are practicing not only what it means to be a citizen, but also what it means to be stewards of justice. We have to cherish the rights that were fought for us and that are still being fought for today. In my case, it would be 2 separate fights, that of the civil rights movement and the women's suffrage movement. So those 2 big causes are still tremendously being fought for today. And in order to honor all of the people that, put in hard work and effort into making those movements what they are today, we have to continue with that passion and just fire for, seeing equality and justice. Outside of that, I think voting is important because not only, of course, am I a Black person, but I'm a Black woman whose voice needs to be heard more from and heard more clearly, especially in today's climate. We're living through precarious times, and in order to proceed in making revolutionary changes, we must sit at the tables in which making the rules and decisions is being done. And so by voting, we get to have a say in who should hold power at local and national levels. And by voting, you use your right to be heard and to speak up for what is right. When I vote, I challenge the governing powers to fight for me too. If we want our current fights and causes to be worth it, we must take action to elect officials we believe will see our missions and values through. Voting is important to me because I want to be on the right side of history.
Well, if you want to be on the right side of history like Candide and you want to help protect voting rights, we would love to have you sign up to be a voting rights advocate with Civic Nebraska. It's very easy to do. And during this time of social isolation, it can be hard to participate in things that you believe in, by registering voters and things. If you want to stay home, we do have the Outreach Circle, which is an online platform with actions that you can take to help advance voting rights. Very easy to sign up. You can scan the QR code there on your screen with your smartphone, or visit the link at the bottom here. And Candide, if people are interested in getting involved with the League of Women Voters, how do they do that?
Just a quick Google search for LWVGO will bring you all of our social media pages as well as our website where you can reach out to us. You can reach out to me at candid@lwvgo.org to learn more about how to participate with our organization. We're very much still active right now, hosting Zoom events and even doing voter registration at selected events around town. So we'd love for more people to get active with us.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me today, Candide.
Thank you, Margaret.
And thanks all of you for watching.